Alright, before we get into this video, I'm just gonna say I'm the biggest noob when it comes to knowing about games. Like, I play games, but this is the same thing with a lot of the media I consume. I don't go out of my way to talk about it online or be in fandoms. Like, it's always word of mouth with friends that I actually have or talk IRL or I guess friends online, but not just random strangers. So, like, I only look at who I follow on Twitter. I don't go to For Yous and stuff. So I'm not going to see random posts about stuff like this. So I don't know that much about AAA, AA, and I get it's probably just general gaming knowledge, but I'm not, like, I don't know. Like I said, growing up, I didn't have the internet. I just played games, and they were all games to me. So I know what AAA means, obviously, like the studios and stuff, and I know this stuff. But if you asked me to list, like, if you threw me a list of games and told me to tell you which ones are AAA, which ones weren't, I'd probably get a lot of them wrong. And I'm one of those annoying people who plays like random indie games 675 and thinks that's the pinnacle of fiction. But I like your big games as well. I mean, I'm seeing Yakuza. Obviously, this is the pirate one. I haven't played that yet. Mario. So I'm sure those are AAA, right? Elden Ring's probably AAA. I don't know. I'm sure Madden and NBA 2K would count as AAA. I know it's kind of weird because it's sports games, but I still play my sports games. So I not the right person to watch this video, but I still found it kind of interesting because I like watching game documentaries or things of kind of history-ish. So the future of AAA, that sounds kind of interesting because I know people like have this big gripe with the current state of the big companies and games, and I understand why, especially seeing some of the products and just the quality or like the lack thereof, whether it's because of deadlines or lack of support or money, I don't freaking know, or just a bad studio. You hear all these horror stories, or just not even horror stories, but just laziness, and you kind of see you see it in the products, even without hearing the stories, right? So I'm sure this isn't even what this is about, but I'm just kind of on a yap fest right now. I don't know. I thought this video would be interesting. I guess we'll talk more while the video's going.
Gentlemen, it's time for us
I
to
just saw
talk
this
about
on.
video game
Was this
donkeys. Video
on trending or was this? No, I guess. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, 37 on trending. I just looked at random stuff trending to react to on stream.
about video
Because they always got
games
good videos
universe
there.
phase 18. Today I'm breaking down my entire plan for next year's videos. I want to be completely transparent with you guys next year. No surprises. I want no twists, no curveballs.
They're gonna make a Shang-Chi video. Oh, I still gotta play Wukong. It looks so good. There's a lot of games, man. Even Elden Ring, I actually haven't played. I want to play either Bloodborne or Souls first. I'll probably just start with Bloodborne, to be honest. And I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream or not, because I feel like that'll be the longest stream. Because I'm not good at games like that. I'm good at, I mean, art like JR or turn-based RPGs. You know, because I got the time to think. I don't have to react super fast. I'm good at like visual novels. You don't need skill to read. What? Actually, you know what? With all the takes that I see online, sometimes the rare times that I do have the unfortunate of seeing a retweet or something of a really bad take. Reading is a skill that you need to play games.
Videos about video games universe phase.
The reading
18.
comprehension.
Today I'm breaking down my entire plan for next year's videos. I want to be completely transparent with you guys next year. No surprises. I want no twists, no curveballs.
I'm
no
kind of a noob. I haven't played most of these games.
I'm playing the far superior Black Ops 6. Little Donkey Bro Army. I have seen the future of AAA gaming, and it is mostly games where you
I never
hit
claimed
people with a
gaming was
sword.
my forte.
And Nintendo Switch 2.
I got huge leaks and huge news on Nintendo Switch 2.
Whoa,
Trust me,
the
bros.
second
And it
one.
is supposed to release in late 2022
Ooh, you know.
or late 2020.
Wait, what? This video was 4 days ago, so I'm okay. This is a joke, guys. I computed it. It's a joke. Switch 2. I'm be honest. I don't really care. But it has Pokemon, so I have to care. Literally, shout out Zelda. Shout out Mario. Mario 64 is one of my favorite games of all time. I get it. I'm an old head. I don't think I've played any of the other Sonic games besides like Mario Kart. Just because once again I didn't have them growing up. Now that I can get games though, I should probably check out one of the other Mario games. But yeah, all I played growing up was Mario 64. Instead of Mario Kart, I played fucking Diddy Kong Racing. Amazing game though, so I'm not mad at it. Never played Zelda. Y'all know that if you've watched me before. Still want to play it. We'll probably stream it when I do play it. That seems like it would be really fun. So as of now, the only thing that I get the Switch for is because I'm forced to use it because it's the only way you can transfer your Pokemon is if you keep playing them on the Switch. To to keep up with the. I mean, I'm always gonna keep up with the new games and stuff. I just play it because it's Pokemon. But ZA looks promising.
3.
Ask and you shall receive. Nobody asked me to play
looks cool.
Soul Edge for PS1, but that is what you will receive anyway. It's the first video in January because I like Soul Calibur. And then we're gonna be
Soul
wrapping
Calibur is
things
cool.
up for the big January
I haven't
reveal
played that
of
much
the
of it,
Switch 2.
but
Nintendo
my
has
friend
already
Day and I
started
play a lot.
preparing the mass production for the next gen Switch, which will be launched in 2021. So yeah, just a few
I will
months.
say though,
essentially.
when I play
All of this
on-
stuff that
on
went
the
around
Switch,
in December.
it is a lot more fun than when I play on my Steam Deck. Not in terms of the games, I guess. What up, Danny? How's it going, dog? Happy almost New Year. Well, because you're in the same time zone as me. Don't reveal any locations, obviously, but I believe we should be in the same time zone. But obviously, with the games on Switch are on Nintendo, while the games on the Steam Deck will be games that I more select carefully and stuff. But I don't know. As much as I was happy when I got the Steam Deck, I even got the OLED. Like, I was hyped as hell for it. I thought it was going to be the craziest thing ever. It's... Maybe this is a skill issue, but it doesn't feel as fluid as... I don't know. Maybe it's because it's trying to be a console too, and I get it. Switch is kind of one too, but it's... I don't know. It's not as powerful, which I don't really care about. But with the... Because I do treat my Steam Deck more as a console than a handheld, because I don't really like playing a handheld. I don't know. It's weird. I think I'd just rather play all the games that I have on it on a PC. So that was my mistake, getting a Steam Deck instead of saving up for a better PC, which I'm doing now. I don't know, bro. Some people be around and I don't even know. So I don't know. I mean, if you were in New York Times School, that'd be cool. But no, we're in the last one of the last time zones to get it. So this stream doesn't apply to anybody but us in Hawaii and what is it? Not undocumented, but unspoken to tribes. I don't know.
Was just wrong.
I've heard from very trusted sources that Switch 2 is going to be revealed in January. From big time, like the guy on Reddit said it.
There is actually a verified Reddit mod, which...
So the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks
I like
have
Smash
gotten
for a while when I
pretty
got my
insane,
Switch the
and
first time.
they actually have the Y and X buttons reversed from how Nintendo has them.
What?
Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be a PlayStation 2 level event in gaming. The second this thing gets announced, I am throwing my PS5.
I mean, it makes sense why Switch
directly
sells so
out
well.
the window.
Is this
I have no
Nintendo
stake in the
Switch
console
2?
wars. Obviously, I have
Over
PlayStation
on Twitter.
the most. I'll ride that PlayStation. But PlayStation is not in its golden era. Switch is in its golden era, for sure. PS5, as much as I love it, still don't got as many games as a console should for being out this long. So, can't, I know there's stuff behind it. You got to make the games, and it's hard to make games, but PS2 is the best era. Let's be real.
There was a
For
tweet.
the
That
context
proves
of its
everything.
time.
The launch lineup for this thing is going to be pure insanity. New Elden Ring, that's a day one.
I stop pausing
title.
this video 'cause I'm
Witcher
making it
4,
less
that's
funny.
A day
This is
one
a
launch
good
title
video.
with 4 times as many bugs as Cyberpunk.
I've never
There
watched
is
this guy
a ton
before,
of
but I like
third-party
how he
support in
does
the
this video.
pipeline.
Get ready to play modern AAA offerings on your Nintendo Switch system.
And a lot of different games from major studios are essentially just sitting and waiting to port their games to the next generation Nintendo console.
So there you have it. Bloodborne is a day one launch title for Switch 2. It's going to be 60 FPS, 5K.
And here is the logo. It's essentially Nintendo
I
Switch
saw that. Is
with
that
the
real?
Switch logo, but there's a 2 next to the logo.
Which
Look, I'm not that big of a
confirms
Switch
everything
fan
that
to where
I've
I'm
been
like,
saying.
oh my
Everything
god,
about Switch 2
Switch
is
2
gonna be
logo, what the
themed.
fuck?
Mario
Ah!
Odyssey 2, that's coming day one. Pikmin 4 2, that's day one.
Yeah.
F-Zero.
Literally,
no,
I only get them
F1.
because I
But
need
wait,
them to
there's
play the new
more.
Pokemon games.
Donkey
I'm not gonna
Kong's
not play
Big
Pokemon.
Banana Extravaganza, an all-new 3D Donkey Kong platformer made by the Mario Odyssey team. They made 2 games, and they're both coming out day
The only
one.
Xbox I've ever owned
That's
is a
been
360.
confirmed.
So I'll put both
It was
images
hella
up
nice
on
when I
screen
was
for
a
you
kid,
guys
though.
right now.
That's the wheel
Played
from
Sonic
Mario Kart
Unleashed
9.
on it.
That's day one confirmed.
There was a person on Reddit who
When a person on Reddit said it,
It's gotta be true.
Either all this is right or it's gonna be like 1-2 switch and Funky Barn.
So I'm assuming you're more of an Xbox guy than
January
Danny?
17th, we're playing Dynasty Warriors Origins. You play as a woman hitting people with a sword, which is what I love so much. about video games.
So I thought this was gonna
Finally,
be
we're
like more about like the state of AAA games or whatever. This is still a funny video though, so we'll keep watching. I thought it was gonna be a totally different type of video,
Learn the
but I don't know
origin
the creator, so it's my fault for
of
clicking on it.
Dynasty Warriors. And
without
did you know
knowing.
that the first one was actually a one-on-one fighting game, just like Soul Edge? January 23rd, of course, we're gonna be playing Star Wars Episode
Hey.
1 Jedi Power Battles Remastered. This game came
This
from
kinda
a
looks
different
fire.
era in gaming where every game wasn't sword fighting. Only some of them were very brave.
But
and
nostalgia
fearless
beats my
to
ass
do
every
this
time I
back
see an
then
old-looking
today.
game. I'm like, oh.
January 28th, of course, we're gonna be playing Eternal Strands. This is the second strand type game where you are a woman hitting a tree with
woman.
a sword. I
like
love all
women.
the games that this reminds me of, so let's all play Eternal Strands on the beach with Norman.
look bad.
Leach.
Looks cool.
February 4th, of course, we're gonna be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I love games like Skyrim where you're hitting everybody with a sword and dragons are flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Dragon Age didn't have any dragons in the part I played, so
Which game was
February
Dragon Age?
14th,
I've
of
heard that game before. I don't know if I've played it. Oh, okay. I've played this one on the 360. That's what I was thinking it was. I didn't play too much of it, but I remember having a hell of a fun time when I was a kid. And then I either lost the disc or I just didn't play it again. I don't fucking know. But I really fucked with this game for what I played of it. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I guess I would double check what the gameplay looks like. I just remember talking to people. I don't even remember really doing shit. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember shit from this game. Besides the cover. So I guess it's engraved in my mind to that. This, I'm gonna have to find this game and play it. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to find it. If you're new to this channel through this video, I'm so sorry. I swear I don't yap this much normally. I do. I've had a Wii in the past. Oh, I've never had a Wii either. I actually bought one a couple years ago for my dad because he wanted to play, I don't fucking remember, some random games on it. But I think it was the wrong one. I don't know, because I got the cheapest one, so it was like an older one, I think. And I don't even remember. I gotta look. But I don't know. So we have one, but we don't have any games. We have like one game for it, and it's like some random racing game. Never owned a PlayStation? Damn. See, PlayStation was goated for me as a kid because, I don't know, they just had all... I guess the exclusives that made PlayStation what they are were really lit. Because back in the day, they had all the rights to all the random Japanese games that you love. I'm assuming that Xbox didn't have at the time. Obviously now it's a lot different. But, you know, Sony having the Japanese connection is a huge part of what makes it Sony.
Of course, we gotta be playing
At least in the
Assassin's
gaming realm.
Creed Shadows, where you.
I'm really excited for this
people
game.
with a ninja sword.
I know people have the problems with
gonna
Ubisoft.
be
I literally,
focusing on
like I
the
said, I don't know
quality of the
anything about this
shadows in
shit. I
game
don't
and,
pay attention to
how
that stuff.
they stack up to the shadows from Shadow Generations.
I think it looks
18th,
lit.
Of course, I'm gonna have to be doing a video for Avowed. Definitely getting big Skyrim, hitting people with the sword type of vibes off this one. I love sword fighting to be in every game every time, and it's just like Skyrim.
Mario Kart
and
and
it
Wii
makes you
Sports,
wonder
hell
why they
yeah.
don't do a Skyrim 2, which is coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 on day 1 confirmed. Did a February 21st.
Oh, is this Yakuza? Dude,
Pirate
I know
Yakuza
it's
in
goofy,
Hawaii.
but I
In
cannot
this
wait to
game,
get to
you
these
play as a
games.
Japanese gangster who becomes a pirate captain that can create clones of himself, and then he sails to Hawaii and
Hell
teams
yeah.
up with a giant boxing
Donkey
monkey.
Kong?
It does.
I never
have
played
sword
Donkey Kong.
fighting,
Like, I played
but
the
I feel like
arcade
it has
game,
too much stuff that isn't
and then
sword
Diddy Kong.
fighting for this game to be successful next year. February 28th, of course, we're gonna have to play Monster Hunter Wilds. This is a very innovative.
And this video has really made me want to follow him to see what he thinks on these games, because I'm sure if he doesn't like a game, it'll be hilarious.
Game where you can choose to be a woman or
Super
a man.
Famicom isn't, or I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, but isn't that like the original? Yeah, that's like the OG system. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, Delico. We got to step that up. I'm kidding.
And then hit.
You probably
monsters
would.
with
I'm sure that leap would be insane. That would be. Yeah, that'd be a lot.
a sword. I
Danny,
don't
that's
think they've done
inappropriate.
sword fighting in a
I'm
game
kidding.
for a while, so it's gonna keep things pretty fresh like Skyrim. And
Get a
March,
PS5,
we're definitely
Daddy-co.
playing South of Midnight, where
Get
you
a
play as a
PS5.
woman, you're hitting monsters with a sword. It's exactly
Play,
the right kind of game. Then Switch 2
I
hit
don't know.
shelves. Boom, we get Witcher 4. You're a woman hitting witches with a sword, but you gotta use the golden sword for aquatic
Ooh.
monsters, I believe. Onimusha, I love
looks
it.
good.
We're hitting with a sword. Ninjas are involved. The guy from Onimusha 3 is in involved.
I know this is a
Ghost
long-running
of
series, and I do want to
Yoti
play Onimusha
looks
as well.
phenomenal. We're doing ninjas for a change and hitting with a sword, kind of like
Hell
Skyrim.
yeah.
Then I'm going to play Skyrim for the first time. I've never played
Never
it
played
yet. I've heard
Skyrim
great
either.
things. To me, it sounds a lot like Skyrim. Then Fable is coming out. You're the woman from Fable 3 with a sword, hitting
played
people
Fable
with it.
either,
It's what we love
but
to see.
looks
Then
cool.
we got Black Myth Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers from the Butt of a Swan. It's a woman-based game with swords like Bloodborne and Sekiro. Kind of
Hell
got
yeah.
that ninja flavoring to it that we love to see. Phantom Blade
God,
Zero,
games
you
are so
a
time-consuming,
woman
but I love
ninja
them.
Hitting people with a sword.
Like,
Project
when I get
Cassette-
into a game, that's when I notice how time-consuming gaming is, because normally I play them really only on stream, and if I am going to give a game time of the day off of stream, it'll be like an hour, and that's it or something. But, you know, got Let's Go Pikachu for Christmas. Never played that one before out of all the Switch ones. I played all the other ones, but when the Switch came out, I was younger still, so I was very hyped. Thank you, Mama. And I was playing that lately, but I was putting hours into it, because, you know, of course, it's like OG Red and Blue, but a little different. Or kind of like Yellow, I guess, is closer to, but newer. And I was playing it for like hours and hours. I'm like, what the fuck? My whole day is gone? What the fuck? So I still can't give in to being a full-time gamer.
Now this
I get hooked that I end up... Exactly, this is what I'm saying. You need the self-control. It's hard.
is really interesting.
When you're really
You
into
play
a
as
game.
woman ninja with a sword. You're hitting people with the damn thing. It's such an original premise where wins meet.
So if it's like
your
not my favorite
man
game
ninja.
ever, it's going to take me forever to
Yeah.
finish it. Because I'm not going to grind that
And
shit
you're
out.
hitting people with a
As much as I'd
sword
love
like
to.
Onimusha. And then I'm thinking we're gonna close out this year strong with Intergalactic. This is the new game from Naughty Dog, which is one of the best studios.
Oh, so
We're
I guess I
talking
get the title
Crash
now.
Bandicoot.
Oh, fucking love Crash Bandicoot. So I guess this guy's future playing the AAA games next year for reviews. I'm gonna
From
follow
Jak
him.
and Daxter, Uncharted, Last of Us. I swear, every time Naughty Dog steps up to the plate, they hit a home run. But for some reason, I started getting this bad feeling when I was watching this trailer. You know, we have a woman character, okay, probably
Yep,
a
woman.
ninja, but why are we in a spaceship talking to people like Starfield? And I started thinking, I don't know, man. Maybe gamers were right. Maybe Naughty Dog is losing that magic touch. But then she pulls out a big ass Skyrim sword and
I won't lie though. I know he's joking, but that actually looks pretty cool. This guy's funny though. I don't know if I should subscribe to him on this channel because I don't know how much I react to him, but I'll subscribe to him on my normal channel if I remember. Hopefully I do. What a funny dude. What a funny dude. God, I don't like doing streams late because I have zero energy. Ah, well, shout outs to that dude. It looks cool.